Hello and welcome to part 11 on my amazing cultivation simulator Shendao series on Tribulation 9 with Heavenly Chaos enabled. In the last part I went ahead and did my golden core breakthrough on my Heaven Stilling Law cultivator, and I ended up getting a tier 1 golden core. However, I did notice that there were a lot of things that I missed out on that I wanted to do, so I rolled back and I'm going to show you guys what I did when I rolled back. And I collected a lot of other things in order to make the golden core better. So in the last video, the one thing that I forgot to do was spec to refine the earth flux to tier 9. So I actually went back and I did that, and I was able to do that by just learning spec to refinement on Fire Cultivator 2, and then I also used Soul Chant with Fire Cultivator 1 in order to get the 3 Anchor Soul Gems that I needed. And then on top of that, I did realize that I did forget to learn the manual, which is called Way of Heavenly Fortune. So this is a really good manual, and it increases luck by 20%, and luck has an all-around buff on the golden core score, so that's just a really big bonus just to have 20% luck, because luck is just factored in golden core score for all disciples in general. Then I made sure to get my Shendao to that breakthrough point, and now they're also getting through their breakthrough. So let's see. And then I also noticed that I didn't have the sunflower refining law transcribed, so I went ahead and transcribed that law, which is what I needed to get spectre refinement. So I'm actually doing my golden core breakthrough a day later because of that, but I think it will be worth it. And I was able to learn some manuals that increase match chi on my Heaven Stilling Law cultivator that were in the sunflower refining law. And then lastly, the one thing that I did was increase this guy's temperature tolerance. I did realize that I also had a snake demon scale, which I was using for my Shendao disciple, and the snake demon scale will actually increase your disciple's temperature tolerance. So this is super clutch for me, because this array right here has a temperature of 281 degrees Celsius, and because of the snake demon scale, my cultivator now has a 319 degrees Celsius temperature tolerance. So they'll be able to do the breakthrough without worrying about dying of heat stroke. So if I unequip this, it's now at, let's see, 169, and now it's at 319. So now I'm on day 28, and I am approximately 8 hours before the perfect yin yang time, so I'm going to start my chi burst now. I just started at 11:04, so I'm going to do the first burst at, I'm going to do next burst at 12:04, and then so on and so forth, and do a burst every hour. And then I just have my fire cultivator on standby, waiting to use the foe in the wind around the time that is going to be to do the breakthrough. Oops, I just missed the window a little bit. Now we're at 12:24. Okay, that's okay. It's around like 19:30 anyway, so I should be good. But let's try to equalize this. 13:05. This array is at 3,300 chi on tile, and my cultivator is at 8,200 total match chi. I don't know if you remember from the last video, but in the last video I think that they had like around 5,000 match chi, so I'm expecting to get a way better golden core score this time. In the last video I think I got like a 160,000 golden core score, which is barely tier 1, so I'm hoping that this one results in even better results. So yeah, we're at 14, waiting until 15 to do the next burst, and then I'll just 3S speed this. I think I can catch it. Now we're at 16. Ooh, I did catch it. Can I catch the 17? Wow, that's like perfect. Now we're at 3,300 chi on this tile still. Now let's do 18. Okay, and now it's almost time to burst in 1 more hour, so I do want to activate this fallen wind to increase my earth cultivator's abilities. And they still have a pretty good season bonus, so I'm just waiting for the yin yang bonus. I believe it goes up to 3 when you have the weather miracle, so I'll wait for that. I know that it's at 19 o'clock, so the 19th hour, so we'll be good. Oh, it went up to 4. Okay, 5. Okay, so we have 5 stars in yin yang. We have 4 stars in weather, 4 stars in level and law match, 5 stars in season bonus. I don't know why I'm saying stars, but it's just easier for me to say stars than pluses. And we have 3,500 chi on tile with 8,200 total match chi, and our law match is pretty good, 139%, and our luck is maxed out at 5.39%. Let me just double check my talismans. Heat resistant, heaven sent, and story. Yep. Let's do this breakthrough. The breakthrough has started. Now I'm just going to continue to burst just because I want to be able to keep the chi on the tile up. My sect is now at 345 rep. Let me bury these corpses. And Lang Ming. There you go. And yeah. Everyone's doing their breakthrough. My Heaven Son-in-Law cultivator and my Shendao cultivator. And then once I get this one through the breakthrough, I'll just pop the samsara pill and also learn meditation and have them cultivate all the way up to demigod or primordial spirit and then demigod maybe. Let's see. I do kind of want to unlock all of the other laws first, so I need to think about that as well. But now that these guys are done helping out with the breakthrough, they can unlock side areas in Wudang and Golden Peak. So I'm just going to send them to adventure there a couple of times just because I want to unlock all of the areas there because they have a lot of good loot. And let me make sure they have the Forest here talisman and Departing Shadow equipped. Okay, Fire 1 does not have the Departing Shadow equipped. Let's turn off the story. Forest here, Spiritual Traveling, Departing Shadow. And Fire 2 also doesn't have them equipped. Let's turn off this story. And have these guys camp here just like we did at Mount Shu. Alright, back to the breakthrough. It's almost done. Where are we at? Nice, we're at tier 1 golden core with 211,000 match chi, so that's significantly better. That's almost tier 0. Tier 0 is at 250,000. So now I got a really good golden core score with this guy. They're already at 56,000 match chi. Alright, so now that they're a golden core cultivator, I think that I do still need to have this heat resistant talisman on. But let's see. Okay, I'll take out the story talisman and then have them use the heavenly heart talisman instead. Let's see, what's their temperature tolerance without the heat resistant one? Oh, they're golden core, so we don't even have to worry about temperature tolerance. I forgot about that for a second. Alright, so they'll be good. They can drop all of these items, I believe. I don't think they need the snake demon skill either. Oh, well, I think they do need this then. And then I would like to have the heavenly heart, heaven sent, and divinity mind talisman. So let me just put this on. Oh, Shendao 1 is using the divinity mind, which makes sense. So let's see. I'm gonna get meditation on this guy. Then I think that's really the only thing that I need. And then let's see, cultivation speed. Yeah, I don't want that. That's way too expensive. I just want this guy to be my artifact crafter. And then let's have them have the samsara pill. Samsara pill is going to increase cultivation speed by 200%, so it's a pretty big buff. So now they're at 282% cultivation speed, and meditation will 4 times cultivation speed. So this guy will basically zoom to primordial spirit and then eventually become a demigod. Okay, so they're learning meditation. And then Heaven Son-in-Law cultivators, they need a lot of lifespan, so I'm also going to learn some lifespan manuals for them. Let's see, lifespan plus. Okay, 500 lifespan for 1 attainment. That's probably more than enough. And 300 for 3, 160 for 3, I won't take that. And then Divine Theft is just a great amount of lifespan, especially if your disciple has a lot of con and perception, because that's what determines their base lifespan. So Divine Theft will give them like 500% of that. Yeah, I got like 600 lifespan from that. Alright, so let's have them meditate here. I don't have a cushion, so I actually need to work to create a better cushion too. Sadly, I would need to make a fire cushion, a fire chi cushion, and I can't even make a cushion because I'm at 387 sect rep, but I don't want to get higher rep. I do have a blueprint of all of the chi cushions, so I'll just cheat and use that. Let's see. I only have 16 igni copper bars, so I also need to make more of those. There's a lot of things that I need to make, because if I just make a cushion right here, then it's just going to blow up unless it's made out of the fire element, and I can't do that. Let's see. It's been a while since I've used my cushion blueprint, but I think it will be worth it. Where are you? Okay, I see fabric cushions. I know it has a weird name. Okay, that's carpet. Oh, here we go, chi cushions. So I want to cancel all of them except for this igni copper one. I just need 24 igni copper bars to be able to do that. Honestly, I think that they'll reach peak golden core before I can even get those 24. Let's see, where are these guys at? Alright, Shendao 1 is getting through their breakthrough. Everything is moving smoothly and according to plan, honestly. Let's play around with this. Let's see, how quickly are they meditating? Wow. Yeah, even with 63 mental state, things are going up like really nicely. I'm pretty sure Shendao 1 has the Divinity Mind equipped. Yeah, so I can't even equip that one there. But as you can see, that's just super duper quick. But their coziness is just trash because they don't have a cushion. I can't build one. So I just need to make sure that this guy makes those cushions for us. Okay, Shendao 1, come on, you got this. Nice, Shendao 1 got through the breakthrough. And now that they are in the creation stage, that means I can solve that disaster that I really luckily got. And I'll get followers from there. But if I didn't have this disaster, then I would have to get 1,000 followers by adventuring to this location multiple times. So that would just take about like 15 days, because you really just need like 500 followers to max out your divine realm, just because the divine realm has a lot of overcap within it. But luckily I have that 1,000 followers. Let me see the criteria to reach past the still stage. Okay, it says to seek a still stage. Okay, so I would need to mine fast for that one. Alright. So I think the Shendao 1 does also need to use the Divinity Mind talisman. But I'll just keep it on the ground for now, just because it's not relevant. So let's send this guy over there. And then these guys are camping there, and they're almost collecting an item. Nice, we got a chi fasting pill. And an event. Let's have these guys recall. How much ESP did they get? 21%, so they just need to do that 5 more times. Oh, this guy already got through their breakthrough. Resuming. Everyone is moving super quickly. I got really lucky with that agency event, but it's half luck and half the fact that I started my agency super early, as soon as possible. That's the main thing, because you want to get as much time as possible to be able to use the agency and possibly get. Whoa, huh? Actually, that was a different disaster. So yeah, that was RNG. Just gotta hope that a disaster come. But I'm pretty sure that I would probably also get something in Mountain South that could help out as well. Let's see, these guys came back from adventure. I have a Yao guy that wants to join my sect. A lot of things going on here. It's always a rabbit or something that I don't want. Like, no thanks. Okay, we got the dog, and then we're about to have the cavern. A lot of things are happening. Big things are coming our way. So let's adopt the Hajuan. What's their mental state? 61. I'm pretty sure they can get the peak golden core. So let's just equip this divinity mind and have them do meditation again. Nice. Okay, Hajuan is hesitating, so I don't want him to do anything annoying. I don't really care about the dog's progression besides for like just helping her out by like moving things around and stuff like that. So I always make it so that they just choose the best behaviors for me. Let's expand the storage area just a little bit. I don't know why poop is unbanned, but we'll work with it. These fire items are a little bit too close, so let me move the storage area down actually. This should have the same settings. Okay, that worked out. Because I want to be able to use like all of this area. And then eventually I'll destroy these graves and get even more area. Let's remove the storage right here. Okay, we got a Traces of Ancient Book. Yeah, we're zooming. You can hone your protection. The only thing about the dogs is they can eat your dragon feces, and I don't want them to do that. Alright, so I have 9 and I have 3 on display, so I'm good. Everything is safe. Help the people. Yay. So we got 69,000 belief and we got 1,367 divine residents. And we only needed 1,000 residents. That's perfect. So our Shendao cultivator will be ready for their divine realm breakthrough soon. And I just need 8 more Igni copper bars. Okay, reattainment temple. Nice. And we reached the limit on this guy. So now we're day 30 and we have a primordial spirit now. And so that guy pretty much got through their cultivation stages. They got to primordial spirit like 2 days after golden core. Meanwhile, these true sun guys are still struggling, and they got to golden core on day 8. So you can see there's a big difference in cultivation. So you always want to have that backup law that can cultivate super fast. So now that I have a primordial spirit, there's like a million other things to do. I can now start to unlock different laws. So I'll start off by creating a talisman of invisibility, just because I'll be taking the laws by force when I do spawn the events. And then I'll need my fire cultivators to use derivative calculation and all that other good stuff. So yeah, and if you take by force, you'll get rep. So that's why I'm going to get the talisman of invisibility. And then because they are a primordial spirit cultivator, they can also create the heavenly talisman. And I'll also need to refine some of the talisman paper that I have. So let's do refinement. Heavenly talisman, and then the primordial spirit level match chi things are just perfect. So 15,000 match chi. And then, oh, these are a little bit too expensive for this guy. I need to get the ones from the other law. Yes, always help move items, please. And don't attack mortals, my friend. So they're studying. Shendao cultivator is almost back. Alright, so now that these two are back, I need to get derivative calculation on them. Just because I know that I will be using them for derivative calculation. And honestly, Fire 2 might be close to their breakthrough, but I'm just using them for so many other different things, but so it's okay. It's whatever. And then in the meantime, I do want this guy to continue to cultivate. But they do have the Divinity Mind Talisman, which is more important for my Shendao Disciple to have right now. So I'll just have them on Mind. And now my Shendao Disciple has, let's see, we got 1,000 followers. And now I just need to boost up their mental state. So we have the Story Talisman, Departing Shadow, Spiritual Traveling. Let's equip this Divinity Mind Talisman. And then the fake Divine Comprehension Talisman that I made. I guess is not here. Let's see. Yeah, I think that that talisman was made before the saves come, or like sometime after I got my Heaven Still in Law cultivator to Golden Core. So it makes sense because I rolled that back. So let's recreate this talisman. This fake Divine Comprehension talisman to give my Shendao the final push that they need. I just consistently have my game on low quality, so I don't really have to worry about the talisman drip. So even if I'm like doing it lazily, all of my talismans have pretty good quality. You know, it's not that bad. Let's see. Almost there. We're at 90%. 92, 96. Oh, I'm sure that should have brought me to 98. Nothing? Okay, there we go, 97. Can we get to 98? Can we get to 98? I see a little bit right here. No. 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 This is the last hope for 98. Nope. Let's see. Alright, I'll just create this talisman. Hopefully it'll have enough mental state. Alright, so this is 16 mental state. So let's equip this right here. One of the mortars is trying to move it. Okay, Shendao 1, equip this. So now we're at 194 mental state. And we have the Story, Fake Divine Comprehension, Divinity Mind. So let's throw in the Sachet as well. And now we're at 199 out of 200 mental state. Let's see, are any of these spirit roots cursed again? Yeah, this is cursed and this is cursed right here. So maybe I can get mental state this way by removing it, because I can equip the Snake Demon Scale, but I don't want to use that, especially when I can just use these two cursed spirit roots. So let's see. Actually, I think it might just be one, but I don't know. So I'm going to resuppress their mental state. I really should have built their like room somewhere closer to this. So let's remove these talismans. Oh, now they're at 101 mental state, so I don't think I can even do much with that. Let's try it anyways. Let's put them on restraint and see where we get. Because we really just need one. Okay, plus 9 per day. They're at 91. Mental state, okay, and they're at 92. Okay, and I don't need to put them on indulgence, so they should be good. Okay, I think I'm good with 93 mental state. Alright. So now they're at 93, and if I turn all of these back on, And I reduced my mental state because at the first mental state stage, the base mental state increases at a way faster rate. So I was able to do that and get them to 200 mental state. So now I can get ready for the breakthrough. And let's see. For them to get through the calm breakthrough, for them to get to the still stage, they need to keep mental state at 200 and distress lower than 50 during mind fasting for 4.4 days. So I think that would make sense to just mind fast for 4 days. I'm not really on a time crunch, so it's okay if I don't do anything off screen or off map. So if I mind fast for 4 days, then by day 3 their distress should definitely be below 50, and we'll be able to get that 0.4 days of mind fasting as well. So I'll have them, let me unassign them from this cushion, because that will now reduce their mental state. So I'm going to have them mind fast for 4 days, so that they'll be mind fasted for 8 days in total. Let's see, they don't need to be on restraint or anything like that. Alright, so I think that this is a good start. So right now I have my Shendao disciple mind fasting, and they will be making their way to the next mental state stage. And then once they get to the still stage, hopefully I'll have unlocked emotion severing law, and I'll be able to use wise detachments to bring them all the way up to the 300 mental state. And then besides that, I have my fire cultivators unlocking the side areas at Golden Peak, and I have my herb cultivator cultivating, and it looks like the Igni copper cushion has just been created as well. So everything's going good. So I'm going to end this and then continue this journey in the next video. So I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you learned something or were at least entertained by it, and thank you for watching. Later.